Hello, we're back for another e-bike wild camping adventure. We're well into spring, the weather couldn't be better, and we'll be setting up camp in the floodplains of the big river. Welcome to the north. On this ride, I'll be stepping out of my comfort zone by trying a different setup. I'm also travelling a little bit lighter than usual, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge. Half the fun is the ride, of course, so I'm expecting some rough terrain, just letting a bit of pressure out of the tyres, so it's a bit more comfortable for Naden. I'm excited to see what this area has to offer. It's really picturesque, it's teeming with wildlife. It's really scenic, so I'm looking forward to checking that out. And of course, new territory brings new challenges. So come on, let's get cracking. You ready, Naden? Come on then, up. Good boy. So I'm still on the lookout for a camping spot. I'd like somewhere a bit less overgrown, which it is right now at the moment round here. It doesn't matter. There's no time pressure. It's just gone 4 p.m. and the sun doesn't go down till 8:30 anyway, so there's no stress about that. Alright, it's time for a break. Loving this lookout tower construction, it's really cool. There you go, I might get a nice view up there, who knows. It's nice to be high up. So I've got 4 options here by the looks of it. There are 4 tracks. No idea where any of them are going. I'll have to get the old OS maps out, see which direction to take. But at the moment, hey, just enjoying a cup of tea. It's brew time, so hey, it's all part of the experience. I love my tea breaks. They get me through the trip. You alright down there, Naden? You being a good watchdog? You ready? Come on. Right, we've just arrived and it looks very promising. This is the kind of woodland I like to camp in. Nice healthy trees, not too overgrown. The only thing is, I'm so close to the path. But I can have a wander down and see if there's a little corner I can hide in. Alright, let's go check it out. Yeah, this is what I want. Whoa, Nelly. Okay. It's decided. This is our home for the night. Just had a quick look around. I was a bit concerned about this tree that's leaning on the other one there, but it's not going anywhere. And had a look around. There's no other widow makers hanging around in the trees. This is a nice bit of woodland. Like I said, this is where I feel at home. So let's get set up camp and I'll show you how I'm going to sleep tonight. So this is the spot. I'm really happy. It's quite dark in here, but never mind. There's a few good healthy trees here that I can use to my advantage, and I was thinking maybe I would try something different this time. So I left my 2-man tent at home and brought with me this, the Opiongo Aerial A1 suspended shelter that I reviewed in my last video, and I thought I'd combine that with my DD tarp 4x4, and let's experiment. Let's see how we can get it working and if we can have a very successful shelter for the future. Let's give it a go. always takes me quite some time to set this tent up. It's one for the perfectionist for sure. I'm happy with the level. Yeah. Alright, I've just finished setting up. I'm really happy with it. I'll show you around. So, here we go. This is my DD 4x4 tarp, and I've set it up as a traditional A-frame. Underneath is my slackline hammock tent, the aerial A1 underneath. Because of the crossbar on it, it kind of opens up the top there, so I got plenty of headspace, which is really good. Nathan's bed underneath, and I've guyed out the the tarp with these. This is a new purchase. These are called Super 7s. They were a Kickstarter project, and they're supposed to grip a bit better in the ground and take a bit more weight. So I've just tried them for the first time. Really happy with them, how they are, and I'll report to you how they get on in the overnight. It's not windy at all, but I think Nathan doesn't really care about all that. He just wants his dinner. So, are you hungry, Nathan? Do you want your dinner? So only 20 meters in that direction there's like a lake or a pond, and I checked it out as a potential camp spot, but the trees are too weedy. So anyway, let's have a walk in that direction and I'll show you what it's like. Aiden, there's nobody there. Cut out quite a lot of luxuries on this trip. So I'm roughing it on this trip. Cut out a few luxuries. No camping chair, no table. So I'm just sat on the ground, but I'm quite happy to do so. It was nice to ride a bit lighter this time. Obviously the bike performs a lot better when it's lighter. It's just easier to carry bags around and stuff. Quite happy with the new setup as well. I wonder how Nathan's going to be sleeping under the suspended shelter. His bed is basically the mattress that I use on the trailer, so it doubles up as a bed as well, which is quite handy. How are you going to do, mate? Are you going to sleep well? I'll only be above you. It's like a bunk bed, isn't it? Hey? You'll be alright. It was a nice ride. The weather is, like I say, perfect, cloudless. And I'm expecting a warm night tonight. The weather looks good. There is rain due tomorrow, but only in the afternoon. We'll get up with the sun and we'll pack up early. Hey, good evening. Well, we've had a long day and we're glad that we're all set up. We're ready for bed. It's 9:30 in the evening. We're going to have an early night. And Naden's protesting because he's outside the tent. Let me just show you. He's bottom bunked tonight. You alright, mate? I'm only up here if you need me. He'll be fine. Anyway, I'm comfy, warm enough, and ready for a good night's sleep. Plenty to see tomorrow. We're going to take a different route back and yeah, check out the camp spot as well in the daylight. So I'll say good night and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Here we go. Come on. I'm up. Good morning. It's a new day. I was up at 4 in the morning to quite a loud bird song, but I feel like I got enough good quality sleep last night. Naden needed a bit of time to adjust to the new setup. Usually I take a 2-man tent when he comes along, so it's all new for him, and I only use the aerial A1 when I'm camping solo. I just think he felt a bit more insecure, and you know, he would growl at every little noise, like a fox or twigs snapping in the dark, but he settled after an hour. Really proud of him. He's that kind of dog that you can bring anywhere. It's fantastic. Love the new setup. The aerial A1 tent was comfortable. I had a really good night's sleep in it. I didn't use the tent fly because I had my tarp over the top, and that worked really well. The Super 7 tent pegs, they held up really well. I think I'll be using them again for sure. Yeah, quick brew and then we'll be off. Couldn't think of a better location than this to sign off a successful camping trip. It's really nice here. I think I'll be coming here again. I mean, who doesn't like camping in spring, right? The weather's warm, there are not so many insects about. It's really comfortable. I'm hoping to get a few more videos out in the upcoming weeks. It's been a bit difficult the last couple of months, but hey, it's the season, so things will happen. Thanks for joining us on this one. If you like the video, thumbs up, subscribe if you want to. Of course I appreciate it. And write in the comments what you think of my videos. Anyway, until the next time, from me and Aidan, ta-ra for now.